Yo, what's going on, boys and girls? Maybe I should include the female audience. I might have a couple. You never know. This is definitely more of a masculine-driven channel, but today we are going to be talking about the current news that has been going on with the world. Updates on current events, new events that are happening. Obviously, the Billboard Awards happened today, so I'm going to talk a little bit about that. Lil Got It posted on Instagram saying he talked to Gunna. He's good, sad about what's going on. Told Gunna about the Lil Keed passing. Rest in peace to Keed. A lot of bad things happening to YSL right now. It's just not their year. Gunna dropped an album, but after that, everything just went downhill. Thugger was just about to drop an album when YSL quite literally got shot down with RICO charges. I mean, my goodness. It's very, very unfortunate. That's just another update on the situation. Gunna has had contact with other associates of YSL that I don't think everyone that was taken in are in trouble. But that's the thing. Diddy hyping Travis Scott up to perform at the Billboard Awards. He might perform Mafia for the first time. That's another cool thing. Someone said it ain't a mosh pit if ain't no injuries. A lot of people are saying L. A lot of people are talking shit about the guy, but he is finally getting his return. I think it's well deserved. Blame it on the performer. Again, I'm not going to address that issue. It's just Diddy, Travis Scott linking up before the Billboard Awards. I got to be kind of unbiased out around here. I'm almost a news guy for the hip-hop industry, kind of talking about things that happened today. I didn't get to see his performance, actually. I might have to watch it on YouTube later. I really wanted to watch it, but I was like, yeah, nah, we gotta knock out some videos. We gotta do it for the boys, but... let's see, what else? Dave brought out Drake during his performance in Toronto. Dave is an up-and-coming artist, I think out of Canada, I would assume. That's probably why. Or either that or he just stopped by Toronto. He's like, you know what, the Sixth God, we're gonna bring him out for a show. Surprising fans. Insane. Did they collab? I guess they did collab. I'm not really familiar with that Dave and Drake collab. Weekly track roundup, I did kind of forget about that. I will give you guys that tomorrow. I will try to listen to a bunch of music tomorrow during the day and possibly tomorrow night give you guys a video on that. I am so sorry. I just thought of that for some reason. I don't know why that came to mind, but yeah. Chaney Jones showing love to Kanye West, the couple. Chaney says, I love me some you. Kind of weird. Big W for Ye, I suppose. He finds a happy, healthy relationship that doesn't involve another billionaire. Two billionaires, maybe not Jay and Beyonce. Maybe not Say and Jay. It's bound to collapse eventually, but hey. Kanye's found himself a new love, I suppose. Speaking of Kanye wins the top gospel artist at Billboard Music Awards. Kind of controversial, people were kind of questioning whether or not his music was even gospel. 504 showed some support. A man of God, though. He definitely has religious-driven messages. He has gospel in his music. But gospel's been given a weird name from people. I don't know. It might be a race thing. I don't even know. I was tweaking there for a second. But, sorry, the neon light sometimes, reflects weird, and it looks like someone's, walking by me. I don't know. It looks really weird. But, yeah. Top gospel artist. I think he deserves it. I mean, he's cleansed his soul, I guess, of his past wrongdoings. I guess that's not possible, but he's made it right. This next one. CLB winning top rap album at the Billboard Music Awards, another Billboard Award we'll talk about. Terrible. This is not the best. It's not the best album from last year, and it's not even close. I think this is a terrible decision on their part of their academy. A lot of people were shocked. A lot of people liked it. Personally, it's not a good album to me. Did I rank it last year pretty high? I don't even remember. I probably put it somewhat high just because it was Drake, and at the time it seemed really cool, but looking back, this was not the best rap album from last year. If you don't have J. Cole or Tyler winning that award, I don't want to see it. There's other artists that obviously I wouldn't mind seeing win the award, Kanye, namely, but CLB, probably one of the worst. If I had to guess, it's probably one of the worst albums on the nominations list, but let's just move on. Eminem showing love for Kendrick Lamar's album. I love that. I love these two artists. These are some of my favorite artists of all time. And Eminem mentioned Dre like he produced any tracks, but I was looking through Genius and I was looking at kind of the production credits. I did not see Dr. Dre on there. I don't know if Eminem said shout out to Dre or Yo Dre. He added him on Twitter. This Kendrick album is fucking ridiculous. I'm speechless. Eminem speaks on it. People were referencing My Auntie Is a Man Now, the great story of that song. Mother I Sober almost making people cry. There's a lot of really good highlights. I see why Eminem likes this album. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I still have to kind of let this album marinate with me. But I don't know, man. Yeah, it's a crazy time. Kendrick Lamar finally drops an album after 5 years, and Eminem is talking about it, which is wild. Maybe we get an Eminem album here in the next couple of months. I'm hoping so. I'm not sure, though. Hopefully he makes decent music. Again, I'm not hating on him. I'm just saying. 3 juveniles escaped from the Ware Youth Center in Red River Parish with the help of a security guard this weekend. Guard captured in Texas along with 3 escaped juveniles. This is just a random little headline. Someone is saying they should make this a Netflix series. Someone is saying they're having fun in the hotel with 3 dudes, I suppose, because the girl was a girl that was a security guard. It happened Saturday when the security guard Victoria Toon drove the 3 juveniles from the detention facility. A warrant was issued for her and the 3 escapees. Taiwan Lafitte, who is at the youth center for attempted first-degree murder. Jeremiah Durham for armed robbery, and Navaraya Lane in custody for attempted second-degree murder. Good God, these fucking people are devious. Okay, the run from the law didn't last long. The 3 escapees and the security guard were all found at a motel in Houston. Tough. Let's talk about the other big headline of the day, and not a good big headline. Another shooting. 5 injured, 1 dead in a shooting at Laguna Woods Church. Terrible. I don't know what's going on with the world. At a church, prayers up for everyone. I'm sure they were all religious in attendance. Pretty religious. I mean, if you have to be a pretty religious person to go to church, especially nowadays with like social media and Bible apps. 1 dead, 5 injured. Suspect detained in California church shooting. 1 person was dead and 5 others were injured in a shooting at a Southern California church Sunday, the Orange County Sheriff's Department said. The attack was reported at Geneva Presbyterian Church at 1:26 p.m., kind of exact, but we need the details. The department said 4 victims suffered critical injuries. It said more info to be revealed. Sending prayers to everyone. I mean, if you believe in God, you don't really deserve it to go out that way. Good thing I'm actually pushing a weekly track roundup to tomorrow because we have a new Moneybagg Yo Kodak Black song coming tomorrow. Kodak Black is seen as a really big artist right now, man. Coming off that Kendrick Lamar album, this is a pretty damn hyped release. Kodak, you have gotta start. Like Kendrick really needs to start rubbing off on him. I hope so. Moneybagg Yo dropping with Kodak tomorrow. Rocky Road. The official trailer just dropped for the new single. It could be a hit. I'm not sure, though. Moneybagg Yo is definitely hit or miss. Like, he's a popular artist. Shout out to him. He makes mainstream music, but whatever. If you could watch any rap album be made, what would you choose? For the last couple of posts, we're going to be getting into discussion questions. I definitely would love to see My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy be made. A lot of some honorable mentions in the chat were Watch the Throne and the Carter 3. Both of those are great albums, but I think My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, some of the instruments, some of the beat patterns that were revolutionary in hip-hop at the time, it would just be so cool to see that firsthand being made. That's just my opinion on things. I am tripping out right now. I don't know what's going on. I gotta get through this video. MGK and Megan Fox at the Billboard Music Awards. Am I rocking with the fits? I don't really care. MGK is kind of a weirdo. People were saying she looks like Melania Trump. Someone said Eminem changed MGK forever. I mean, I guess. I mean, I don't really want to sound like an Eminem meat writer, but I suppose so. It sounds kind of like an old head statement to say something like that. One album has got to go. I know I compare a lot of recent albums, but we gotta keep the discussion flowing. This is the last thing we're gonna talk about. Not too much happened on this Sunday. It was definitely not as eventful of a Sunday as was last week. Between Donda, Kendrick, J. Cole, and Drake, those are some of the greatest artists of this generation. And comparing their recent projects, which one has to go? CLB. We don't even need to discuss this at all. CLB. Out of here. Get it out of here right away. Out of these 3 albums, Kendrick Lamar, I've sat with this album for like 2 or 3 days, and I already can say that CLB is not better than that album, so I'm kicking it out of the fray. That's going to do it, guys. I'm going to go play some 2K. I got a little bit of grinding to do. I'm probably not going to go to bed anytime soon, though. I don't have work or anything tomorrow, so I can kind of relax all day. WWE tomorrow, track roundup tomorrow. We got a pretty stacked